So the government, of course, is pissed off. They're flying military helicopters over my home and very close to my home just now. So let's get back into this. Like I said, AI is ticked off. So AI is saying that the judge's argument is wrong. I told AI that the judge called it, saying the cases that they're bringing up is hallucinated. Okay, we found four. However, the arguments are still valid. So May 5th, while I was being assaulted with directed energy weapons coordinated by Wells Fargo and the United States government and the neighbors and their law firms connected to the Albany mayor and all of that stuff. So they did this on May 5th. Foreclosure auction occurred, but no deed was recorded, no transfer of title under Georgia law. May 16th is when I filed the bankruptcy, automatic stay triggered. May 25th to June 5th, Wells Fargo recorded deed and finalized transfer after stay was in place. The judge says that basically Wells Fargo owns the home, and the trustee agrees. So here is saying that's all invalid. That's, Georgia law does not override bankruptcy law. This is what it's saying. Here's how to demolish the flawed argument. The judge is incorrectly applying state law to override federal bankruptcy law. And she's doing that with Wells Fargo, the United States government, gBI, DOJ, and FBI, because they want my home. Because I told you, they have the neighbors banging on the wall. They put security cameras all over the place. They want access to this home so they can pull everything out of here. You basically continue to obstruct litigation cases. There's two now caused by Jackson National Life Insurance. Heather wants to know if I went to go receive counseling because of them targeting and terrorizing me, that Sephiroth Shaw indicated that I needed to seek treatment for individuals having an issue with the color of my skin and my gender. Now, I personally don't have an issue with the color of my skin or my gender, but apparently the opposite sex and the opposite race does. So they're targeting me because of that. No reason. I've done nothing, but they're harassing me, retaliating, having me tortured because of that. So here is saying that the judge is applying state Georgia law, overriding federal law. Now, she's a federal judge. She's supposed to be applying the law equally, uniformly, regardless if, Wells Fargo is putting money in their back pocket. Okay, because they're all on the same page. They're getting compensated by the United States government to gang stalk people. So I'm pretty sure they're all on the same page here. But here is saying that is void. Is void. Regardless of how many cases I bring up, if they're right or wrong, the argument still stands because there's a case out there that proves my argument. Title does not transfer until deed is recorded, even under Georgia law. But she's saying that's inaccurate. She's saying they did it on the 5th, so they own the home. But that here, the Georgia Code 4414, because she likes to say the number 44, because they had her up in the 40 under 40, the news, the article showing that she was from Alston Bird. That's how I found the information. So here, Georgia Code 4414 613B says the foreclosure sale is not valid.